So yeah, from the personal standpoint, I think one of the biggest things is knowing what is available out there. And it always surprises me as I talk to patients and other people that they don't know that their organization that they work for has an EAP program, that they don't know anything about taking FMLA, that they don't know what exactly their sick time and paid time off policies are. So part of it is just actually getting to know what your benefits are through whatever company you're working with, and then being able to, again, reach out to some of the assistance programs that are otherwise available. And so having, just that one phone number to call to be able to say, okay, yeah, I have, my parent that I need help for, where do I go now? And being able to be told, these are our options and have some of that direction. I think the other big thing is conversations and having these ahead of time. And so this is something that my patients are always kind of like, what? I'm 30 years old and you're telling me I need an advance directive and healthcare power of attorney? I'm like, yeah, please. So in Wisconsin, we are not a hierarchy state, which means that there is no hierarchy as to who makes decisions if you can't make them for yourself. So when I had my open heart surgery back when I was 30, I was single, my parents were there. I was like, my parents are my parents. If I end up a rutabaga, they're gonna leave me as a rutabaga and I don't wanna be a rutabaga. So I had designated my brother and my best friend to be my power of attorney so that they would carry out what I wanted done if my surgery went wrong and so forth. The problem in Wisconsin then is that if we don't have a hierarchy, basically mom and dad show up and say one thing, brother shows up and says something else, and then Uncle George, who we haven't seen in a decade, shows up and says something completely different, and we don't know as your provider who to listen to and what you actually want done. So one of the things I talk to with families is talk to each other, tell each other what you're thinking. These are hard conversations to have, but having them with your aging parents, your aging cousins, aunts and uncles, grandparents, super important to have them with your partners to make sure that somebody understands what you want, and then fill out advanced directives, fill out power of attorney for healthcare, power of attorney for finances, so that when it gets to that time, they're already in place and you don't have the whole struggle then of trying to figure out, oh God, who's gonna do this and how do we get this signed when this person has dementia and they're already told that they can't be signing, and then the courts get involved and it becomes a huge mess. The biggest thing then on top of all of this is you have to take care of yourself before you can take care of others. And we tell ourselves that over and over again. And it's easy to get stuck in kind of a guilt thing. Oh my gosh, I have to take care of my kids. I have to take care of my parents. I'm going to my in-laws this weekend and they've recently had medical problems. How am I going to fit all of this in? But I have to find time for myself as well. And so however that works in terms of, okay, husband, you've got the kids this morning and I'm sleeping in because that's how I'm gonna recharge my battery. Or, however you can work that out, and it's gonna be different for everybody, whatever it is that recharges your battery. If it's, sleeping in, if it's a session of yoga, if it's, tinkering on an old car, whatever that is, so that you can find some space for yourself so that you do have that energy and that resilience to be able to continue to help care for others.